Hi everyone, I've decided to have a go at art journal prompts. It's the Carnival theme that I'm going to work on because I've got an idea in my head and I can do it 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. And as many of you know, life's a bit hectic at the moment because Alex is off to university on Friday. So I'm in the middle of helping him pack, and I don't know, it's just a bit mad at the moment. So I haven't got sort of consistent time on my hands. Sam's at rowing and Alex has gone to meet a friend for a coffee to say goodbye. So I thought, right, I've got 10 minutes to spare, let's do something. So, right, I'm just going to put some of this. This is, what is it? It's a biographical dictionary. So I'm just putting 3 strips of this down on either side. Again, I'm working sort of outside my journal and I shall glue it in afterwards. Right, now this is going to be tricky to explain. I've grabbed a piece of this scrapbooking paper. Where's the book that it came from? Hang on a minute. Oh, here we go. This was out of one of the paper crafting magazines from, gosh, about 3 or 4 years ago, and I've never done anything with it, but I've just grabbed this sheet out of that, and I've cut a triangle out of the centre of it. So I sort of drew a mark where the centre was, and I drew some pencil lines, and I've cut that first piece out. And then I've put the rest of the paper back to back, and I don't know whether you can see this, I've drawn some more lines. And just so that I get this completely symmetrical, I've put these together with a bulldog clip, and I'm going to cut on the lines, and the small ones will get discarded and the fat ones I will keep, and I'll have sort of like a sun shape. So I'll do that and then I'll come back. So let me show you. So I've cut my first triangle out. So those are the thin bits. And then I've just laid one either side of the centre piece. Then I should do exactly the same with this strip here. Let me just show you. So I'm just going to cut this. There we go. And then I end up with 2 bits because I've put them back to back. And then I can glue one there and one there. And I shall keep doing that until I get all the way round, and then I'll come back. Right, okay, I've cut out all of my pieces of paper now. So now I've just got to glue them to the background. So I'm going to take the centre one first. And I know that that goes in the middle. And of course it's in line with the top there, and then I shall work left to right until I've, whoops-a-daisy, I've put that on the wrong side, silly me, until I've glued them all down. But I've just got a small gap in between them all, and there should be, oh, hang on a second, I've put them the wrong way round. Right, there we go. So I've got a small gap between them, and I'll carry on doing this and then I'll come back. So that's all trimmed and nice and neat now around the edges, and I've got this Dylusions star stencil. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm sure you can look it up. If I remember, I'll put the details in the link below. So I'm just going to lay that on, and then I've got a piece of cut and dry foam and some phthalo turquoise, Daler Rowney graduate acrylic phthalo turquoise, and I'm just going to add that over the top. I'm going to add it over the whole of the piece of this, but be careful if you decide to try this to keep your stencil in place. And then, keeping it simple, I have got this pack of, what's it called? Fancy Pants Designs. It was $2.99 from TK Maxx or Home. Oh yeah, TK Maxx. And it came with this whole pack full of circus themed cards. I bought this, oh goodness me, when would it have been? 2 years ago probably. Seemed like a good idea at the time, and a bargain at $2.99. And I bought all these cards, and they're all circus themed, and I found them today and I thought, oh gosh, right, perfect for art journal prompts. And so I am just trying to decide which one to use for this particular prompt. Do I cut out the elephant and put that on? Or do I, oh, what about this? I quite like that actually. Because I'm so short of time, I think that I'm just going to do something really simple this time. I could have that dream, no, be positive. Do you know, I quite like that because it doesn't cover up too much of the background, be positive, and it's in sort of like the circus writing. Right, we're going to go for that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink around the edges of this card just to bring it all together so that it doesn't look so much as if it's just been stuck there willy-nilly. I've got an ATC card cut out of mixed media paper, and I went over the whole of it with one of these stamp pads with the leftover phthalo turquoise paint. Then I laid my stencil on top and I've rubbed with a baby wipe, and I'm just about to do the reveal. There we go. And so that's a background for something else for another day. Well, isn't it typical? As I was tidying up yesterday, I had an accident. I got some of the leftover turquoise paint, phthalo turquoise, on my tissue and dropped it. And I don't know whether you can see, it made quite a, well, I got quite a lot of it on this card itself and on the background. That's wiped off quite easily and you can barely see it, but you can see a splodge here. So I tried to disguise it with adding some doodling. I got out my black and white Posca paint pens. And then I had another idea. With the tag that I made yesterday using the leftover paint, I cut up a couple more of these cards. There was a clown on this one here and an arrow on this one here. And I've created that. And I think what I'm going to do is stick that on as my focal image to disguise the mess I made. Anyway, here's my page glued into my journal where you could see the doodling around the edges. I just touched those up with a couple of alcohol markers. I used what's this? Turquoise, good grief, and a grey as well, so you can barely see that now. And I just had a quick flick back as well. It was the stencil ones were the last ones I did. Anyway, hope you liked that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Take care everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.